help with that?
It's all here. It's done. Come on, man. Let's get with it. Come on.
First bite. He's got grace.
That's you.
House rules, man. House.
The nice thing of the Fast and Furious franchise's sense of family is that it shows you that family is way beyond what we typically think about when we just think about blood. We think about genetics. Here you have an Asian origin person, an African origin person, and then a Caucasian, whatever. And they are together in the same table, joining as a family.
Rules.
It's whatever, man.
Any of this feel familiar to you?
You good? What do you want?
No. But it feels like home.
That's good enough for me.
You see, even though these faces might not really be familiar to each other, as in they didn't grow up with them, most probably, most of us grew up with our parents, father and mother, and our siblings, if we have them. At the most with cousins and aunts and uncles or grandparents. So blood-related direct people. But to be honest, a lot of times those people are not the healthiest company for us to have. If the people who surround you do not have a more natural style of living, as in zero obsessions, you enjoy life as much as possible in a suave manner. You try to get up whenever you feel like. Maybe a little bit before sunrise so that you can enjoy it. Whenever you feel like eating, you eat a piece of meat, some eggs maybe. You have maybe some fish. If you are a toddler or something, you'll have your milk. And if it is the autumn, you'll also have some fruits, maybe even some honey. And this is a natural way of living. Whenever you need more food, you go gather or hunt it. Even by trap hunting, which is very safe if you use your brains, the ladies will be in the household area, as in helping the mother with the newborns, and that's basically it. Just playing, so to speak. And the little guys will be with the father and their siblings and the uncles, if that's the case, just out and about doing the hunting recon, so that there will be meat for today as well.
All right, y'all. Come on. Let's do this.
Okay, Roman.
We can see from this table, it's not the healthiest table out there, but the thing is, they are all together, even though from different backgrounds, people who share the same desire of living in a certain type of way. Everybody worships nature. If you look at it, everybody who runs away from their family, as in gets a spouse and goes lives somewhere else, whatever, just wants to live more naturally and has realized that their parents live so artificially that it makes you have to get up at a certain hour when you just want to relax. It makes you have to do something when you just wanted to basically chill and get some air, maybe go for a walk even, get some sunlight. And these obsessive type of lifestyles that are trying to get this car or this fancy house or this fancy wallet or telephone or whatever, sooner or later your kids will want to deviate from that if they realize that is connected to a lack of freedom. That's why all of these guys from all of these different backgrounds, because they didn't identify with their parents' way of living, came here together. But the thing is, all of them are still lacking something. All of them are still feeling empty. That's why they run in their cars and drive very fast. So all of them got away from their tribe, so to speak, their bloodline, because they wanted to live more naturally, unconsciously. But then they, even though they might have gone a little bit further in the way of natural living, they still eat factory-made foods, and they still, as a consequence of that, feel an emptiness inside, and thus they run around chasing whatever, what, why. Naturally, if you're healthy, you just enjoy whatever is given to you for free. A nice wilderness, a nice wind, a nice sun. You see where I'm going? Food is free if you hunt it. Shelter is free if you look for a rock one. Everything that is good and healthy and natural is free.
Bless our table.
You can see, even though they are actors, how this character is so happy because it just has a baby on her chest. It's so truthful. It's so raw, like a baby, a toddler, a kid up to 2 years old, a dog that hasn't been trained. They are so raw, so instinctive. They just do whatever they feel like, and you just have to love them, because in them you see what natural living is all about. It's about just following your instinct. Of course, you shouldn't leave your kids with their instinct if your house is full of paint and knives, and you get what I'm going.
Father, thank you for the gathering of friends.
In this franchise, they usually call themselves as a family, which is very nice. I mean, it's better what they have than being home with their parents in Asia, in Africa, whatever, in Europe or something, where they didn't feel like they belonged, where they felt that like the people were surrounding them, their actual bloodline family, didn't actually understand their point of view. So now, even though they don't have it perfect, they feel like they are understood. And that counts a lot when you come from a place where you feel like you don't.
So we give thanks for all the choices we've made, because that's what makes us who we are.
Naturally, you wouldn't be thinking about the past, but as we do, I mean, it's good to just be thinking, okay, good or bad, it led me up to here. I mean, might have some scars, I might have whatever destroyed this or that things that I could have had gotten built. But the thing is, I learned from that. I'm right here in this moment with this knowledge, with this consciousness, this realization, together with these guys. They might not be perfect, but thankfully, this is what I have. I have something. I'm alive.
Let us forever cherish the loved ones we've lost along the way.
You naturally cherish the loved ones that you have. And you probably don't even cherish the one that has gone away, because, yeah, you're just focusing on whatever you have in front of you.
Thank you for the little angel, the newest addition to our family.
Of course. Who the hell doesn't worship kids and pets?
Thank you for bringing Letty home. And most of all, thank you for fast cars.
Then again, their obsession, which leads to a scenery of a city, which is one of the most artificial places for you to live in. The great thing about this is, about movies, is that you can basically think about it. When you watch a movie and just basically inspire yourself, you're just being indoctrinated in a sort of different way from school or from a typical education. But when you look at it and you see what about this do I like and do I want to bring to my life, and what about this don't I? From this franchise, this sort of character friends, which type of decisions typically lead them to happiness and which typically don't? I mean, right before this scene started, there was some preoccupation from one of the characters, which just shows you that you can always simplify your life, make it more suave. The more you go up to the present, as in, what do I need? I need food, I need to rest, and I need to just gather around with my tribe, my family, these people who think like me, who want to live like me. And that's it. Thanks for watching.